It's the first home game of 2019 for Minnesota, and the Timberwolves are hoping there's some magic in the air as they look to break their two-game losing skid with a bounce-back win against Orlando. Karl-Anthony Towns has been putting up huge numbers of late. Mentioned it at the top of the broadcast, 2010 or better.
So Jonathan Isaac is a combo 3-4, very athletic young man. We're going to scout him later in this game.
And then Isaac forces the turnover, runs. Not sure if he was trying a shot there, or if he thought somebody was going to be coming to the rim for an alley-oop try. In any case, the Timberwolves as good as he's felt in a while, and probably about as good as he's going to feel the rest of the season. And Teague showing it off early to start.
And Tyus Jones, we know, is an excellent backup, and now you got Jared Bayless.
Vucevic underneath off the feed from Gordon.
On that switch. Teague letting him have it.
He's trying to make thing to show for it. Towns. Karl-Anthony Towns, he hits the hook. And hook shots attempted in the league this season. Fournier. And the Magic get it back to a two-point game. Quickly the other way, Wiggins. This thing's starting to be a little bit of a trick. Listed at 6'10", and says that
poppycock.
he wants to be listed at 6'10", regardless of what his height is. And
that is crazy. And it's true, man. I just, like, seriously, people ask me all the time if I play basketball. If I don't want to deal with it, I'll
over for the second time tonight. And Vucevic for the three. You talked about him. He's averaging career highs nearly across the board, including three-point shooting. The find there for Gordon. He's also supposed to be a bone bruise, but
don't like bone bruises.
Yeah, as they get it under 3 seconds, and Vucevic with the hook.
Yes.
And he is getting awfully close. Gordon underneath kicks it into the corner. There's Fournier, and Fournier drills the
roll. You've got to be able to knock down that mid-range jumper.
Augustine drew the defense and then fed the rebound.
What is Steve Jobs or something? Joking about his computer. Saul Brandis, who believed in a young Jim Pete.
Fournier, what a feed, and the flush by Isaac. Put the pedal to the metal in the shooting percentage department. 79% to start this game. Towns.
Burn here early on.
Gorgie Chang rattles one in.
But AT is a guy that he can really help Minnesota.
Well, and he played a ton before the trade was. Jones met with resistance at the rim. Timberwolves give it up, and the Magic on the other end, no, but Vucevic right there. The Wolves are lucky that they didn't blow the whistle. Wiggins, what a spin move, Andrew. Man, that was nasty. Pace as they're 27th in the league, but man, when they have an opportunity, they will seize it.
But for them to get a dunk in transition after a make is not.
Jonathan Simmons gives it up. And yet another make. Bamba. Gordon feeding Bamba underneath, and that was terrible. Well, and you've had Anthony Tolliver on the floor for over 4 minutes, and he's certainly always looking for an opportunity. Wiggins turns it over. Augustine will take the three and make the three.
In terms of field goal percentage, they're 24th, 16th three-point percentage
for the league in terms of taking care of the basketball. Tyus Jones for three. Wolves sorely need. Tolliver chased up the three-point line and then throws it away. Gordon outraces Saric and then rises.
Secondary backup point guard.
Although the way he's been playing, he's been making a case to stay in that lineup.
It's true.
Bench.
He's not Kemba Walker, though.
No.
Dario.
Now for Dario as well. Jonathan Simmons crossing over Dario. And go home. He said he wasn't sleeping, didn't want to get into the specifics of exactly what was wrong. Tolliver rises baseline. He put on league pass like so many of us do, but instead of watching casually, all of a sudden he would find himself starting to work. Was it to change that? He said, listen, bottom line is I was pretty sick, and I was going to do whatever the doctor. And as I'm talking to Steve Clifford, watch basketball late at night anymore now. He knows that he needs to be able to shut things off and get some sleep.
You go back and you see the replay, it's amazing what referees see and how they can see those traveling calls. Terrence Ross have the fact that LeBron James will not travel to Minnesota and Dallas.
So much energy trying to get back after falling behind double figures.
What a block. I'm not sure which one of them got it, but it was Tolliver or Towns, one of them.
Both there.
Go ahead, 18.
Tolliver with the three. Okogie the drive, and finally gets a make.
Just got to switch with him and not have to make him chase through those screens like that.
Towns gives it up. Vucevic. Wiggins and Andrew aggressively probing again.
Roll him up.
Gibson rattles it in. Wiggins kicks it out. Teague wide open. And Jeff Teague.
I was a little shocked.
Towns.
And point attempts.
I remember that.
1994.
I remember that, Jim, because looking up the record for who had the most attempts and most.
Shoots such a great percentage. I mean, from that 10 to 16, 16 to three-point line as Taj gets to go. Vucevic is very effective. That's one of the things he gives you. You know, he gives you that track down, that quick power.
Or Marty, for that matter.
Although I like when they tweet at Wiggins and I get a little.
Gibson able to get it to roll in this quarter. This Taj Gibson looking for another one. Won't get it, but we'll get a loose ball foul and one. Check it. So highly regarded by fans. Near the top of the All-Star voting in the Western Conference. Wiggins for just a 38-9 run. Fournier. They will play in every time zone on one road trip.
Well, they've only played 16 road games. Team gets it, goes in.
My goodness, Jeff. No. Okogie dumps it up for Taj Gibson. No.
But the switching's been really helping. They've been staying matched up. They didn't get out there to Fournier that time, and he makes them pay. Just so many problems.
Wiggins, no. Saric.
Go ahead, Dario.
And Towns there for the putback. Saric would like it if there was actually a statistical category for that instead of missed shot.
He's been the better player here. Vooch started out with 12 quick points. He's got 18 in the game as Fournier makes a nice basket cut.
Simmons goes behind the back.
They didn't call that too right there, Dave. Kogi tried taking the
matched up on him.
He's 7 of 7 in the paint. He's 0 for 7 outside.
Oh, what a find, but Wiggins gets denied inside.
Jonathan Simmons is not a point guard.
Towns off the feet from Andrews.
6 advantage in the quarter so far.
Time winding down. Towns with a block to close out the quarter. The early Timberwolves have pushed it all the way to 13, settled for a 10-point lead to start the fourth, and well, let's just go ahead and get it back to 13.
And when he did it, people got hyped. It was an effective thing. As Jonathan Simmons
getting hyped.
Shoot it, Tyus.
Saric in the corner. He will shoot it, and he'll drill it.
And that's when teams can get stronger. You start having injuries and guys step up as Kogi makes a nice little pass.
Towns.
Shot blocking is his thing.
Yes, it is. Towns picks it up.
Here's to David Jim.
All right, thank you very much, fellas. We're going to effort trying to find out where this turnaround ranks. In the shot clock down to 4. Tyus attacks, finishes.
Baskets away from Orlando.
Towns gets it to go. I like that they're...
Foul trouble took him out of the first half a lot as Terrence Ross cuts to the basket.
23 points, 9 assists for Teague tonight. And Teague getting his 10th time right there.
Remember Kem Birch?
Oh yeah, he crushed the Timberwolves. I haven't looked that far ahead of the schedule. Okogie gets blocked.
There's no reason. There's no reason. This is a very talented team.
Timberwolves will end up winning it 120 to 103. Coming all the way back from 19 down to match their largest comeback in a game this season. For Jim Peterson and Marty Gellner and the rest of our Fox Sports